Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, welcome back to Elden Ring. Oh boy, oh my giddy aunt, oh my goodness, I've just spent the past maybe 6 hours of my life trying to get everything to work again, effectively from scratch. My recording software, my microphone, the quality of my videos, everything. I don't know what happened between yesterday and now. I'm lost for words. I can only surmise that it was perhaps some sort of Windows update. I'll go away. Sorry, it was some sort of Windows update, or maybe I'm using OBS as my video capture software. Maybe something updated. I know there was an update for OBS, but I didn't touch anything. I didn't update OBS, and it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. So excruciatingly, I've managed to get things working again. I was at the end of my tether. I'm not gonna lie, but I want to be honest with you as well. I've never loved and simultaneously hated something so much before in my life. I love it because look, I'm able to do this. I'm able to, do a YouTube channel and upload stuff and interact with you guys and, make videos and play games. But I fucking hate it because the technical shit, the technology, like, just when you think that everything is working correctly, the next stage, it just doesn't. It just stops working. I don't know why. Anyway, this is a particular sore point for me because one of the main reasons that I didn't do YouTube until now for so many years, like I tried for my first time I tried, it was like back in 2016. One of the main reasons was the technological barriers that were in place that stopped me. And I this time I refuse. I simply refuse. So anyway, you wouldn't believe the 6 hours of my life. I finished work. I thought I'd come on to record, and no, I literally had to spend my entire evening doing that. But I'll be damned. I am here now. I'm back, and I'm going to be recording. I apologise if there's one or two settings that are incorrect. I will have to tweak them in the next video. We'll just have to see how it goes. I've tried to test some recordings, and touch wood, everything seems to be working. Right. Let's get going again. I apologise for rambling. Honestly, I had to get it out of my system because I've just been doing this on my own for 6 hours, literally on my own in my fucking living room, and so I felt as though I had to vent to somebody, even if it's some effectively some strangers on the internet. So I do apologise. But look, we're back, and do you know what? Just let me check I'm recording okay. I am recording okay. You wouldn't believe I've had to do system restores. I've had to try and delete all my display drivers and then reinstall them. I've had to go into safe mode. I've had to reboot my BIOS. I've had to do everything. And do you know what the fundamental issue was? OBS, my recording software, wasn't picking up my graphics card. It just wasn't. It was trying to just use my CPU to record, and it's like using 100% of my CPU. And I'm like, what are you doing? I've not done anything. I even opened my computer. I had to pull my huge computer out from under the desk, and when I say it's huge, it's like it's a big case. I had to drag it out from the desk. I had to open it and screw it. I had to check the graphics card, check all the connections. I got the vacuum cleaner in there. I was dusting it. I was fucking everything that you could imagine within the space of 6 hours. That is what I just went through. But the sweet nectar, the light at the end of the tunnel is now here. We're back recording. Oh my god. My apologies, people, my apologies. If anyone else has experienced this kind of bullshit, and I'm sure you have, I sympathise with you, I empathise with you, Oh my god. Sorry. Right, I will try to stop rambling. I swear I will try. Now I remember this guy. Oh, is it up here? This guy like comes over here and then like squiggles about in the middle. Oh, of course I missed. Excuse me. You coming? You coming? Yeah, I got him. Through and through. That's like me after after the past 6 hours. I am through. But no, like, I would rather do anything in the world than quit this YouTube channel now. And you know, all the effort I've already put into filming all these, you know, oh goodness me, all these videos, and it's like, no, you're not winning this time. You're not having your fucking way and ruining the ruining a good thing. You know, just as when I was starting to get like a few more subscribers, like I've had like 6 more subscribers. It's, you know, it's a nice feeling. It's, you know, it's positive feedback to me, and it tells me that, you know, maybe I'm doing something right for once in my life. Oh dear. Excuse me. Let me take a drink after all this excitement. Okay. Right, we're back. Sorry, it looked like that phantom was using the scepter as a bow and arrow or something. Okay, we just did the falling star beast and the cave back up there. So we're just finishing off now the rest of Mount Gelmir. Okay, so there's a little bit more to do before we get into this big old place that we haven't really, you know, discussed yet, because I've been pulling my teeth out. Oh my god. Anyway, sorry. I'll get back into the swing of things soon enough, I swear. You just got to give me a couple minutes. Okay. Right, let me just get my bearings. So this is the way to the manor. We're not going there just yet. There's a little bit more to do down here. Okay, and there's a couple of tough enemies to look out for. So we've got the hands. The hands are back, as you can see, from the manor, Caria Manor. So I don't really mind these. It's the big ones that create an issue for me. I remember. Is this the one where? Yeah. So a little joke here from software. They thought they'd nestle a hand in between some birdies. Very funny. However, I need to spoil the party. Okay. Oops. I tell you what, I'm nervous. I'm nervous that this video is not going to be good now. Like, the quality, the graphical quality or fidelity is not going to be up to scratch. You know, maybe I put the bitrate wrong. Maybe I've not quite configured my microphone correctly and it's too loud, too quiet. Ah, my goodness me. Wouldn't change it for the world, though. Wouldn't change it for the world. Right. Ah, yes, ambush here. Yeah. Oh. Yes. Oh, I feel. One of the reasons I feel bad is because I wanted to, you know, like maybe do at least 2 episodes or something, get them recorded and stuff, and you know, like all this YouTube, get them uploading to YouTube, and it's like, no, I've. It feels like I've wasted my evening. Like, unnecessarily. I've been doing something because I've managed to get this working again, but at the same time it shouldn't really have happened. Ah, my goodness. Okay, so there is right, there's one of those guys. Here's our map finally, right at the end of the mountain, and then we can finally connect all the dots here. So do you remember how I said like some of the Altus Plateau is kind of nestled within the Gelmir map? That's all this kind of stuff here. So we had that lake there that was all kind of part of the plateau. We had these Windham ruins here. So Gelmir doesn't really start until here. Like here. Well, it kind of... Yeah, I apologise, yeah. Well, no, look here. Look, it kind of curves around there, you see. Curves around, and then this part is the Altus Plateau there. So it is a little bit weird, but we managed to make it without the map. Who needs a map? Now... Oh, hello. Lord Rykard. Putrid field of death is what your blasphemy would bring. That I can no longer abide. No one can. So they are talking about the war that's been going on, all these corpses. This was obviously some sort of battlefield, and he is he's cursing his lord because he feels as though he's been betrayed by his lord because of their serpentine ways. We'll get to know more about that as we progress through. Are you alive? No. As we progress through the manor a little bit later. I do like the Volcano Manor. It's a pretty cool place. Cool side quest. Cool enemies. Cool boss. The only thing is, excuse me. You've got to be careful of how you progress the quest because there are some more missable thingies. It's easy to progress the quest too far, like too quickly, too early, and you end up missing out on rewards and the end of certain NPCs' quest lines. So, yeah, I will guide you through that optimally, so don't worry. Now, there's a big old death worm face here, so do not underestimate these guys. Oh, my health is quite low, actually. Okay, I can feel my blood pressure lowering a little bit. I can feel myself coming back to reality slightly. That's a head slam. Oh, it's a body slam. Ugh. What are you doing, man? Cease to exist, please. Thank you. Yes, honestly, I really do. If you've seen some of my earlier like my first two videos, the mic quality was shit, and I hate it. But I'd already filmed several more hours of footage, so I was like, I've just got to roll with it. But I honestly do hope that the quality of this one is okay. But I will have to use it as some sort of little experiment, and then I'll, if it's bad or I don't like something, I'll just have to tweak it in the next video. So I do apologise. I can only apologise. Oh, this is an alterated tree spirit instead of a Earth Tree avatar. Let's go deal with them. So as we know, they're weak to frost. If I can hit them. Probably also weak to fire and... I'm not sure about bleed, actually. I don't know if they bleed. You'd think so, because they're quite squishy, but when you hit them, you don't really see any blood coming out. You just see, oh! Oh dear. Maybe, bits of bark and some sap. That's a grabby. Oopsies. So yeah, with these guys, I'd say try not to lock on unless you're a sorcerer or something. The head is the weak point, but you often won't be able to hit it. Oopsies. They're going to blow up. Nope. I could do with the stagger. That would actually be quite useful. Oh, I'm out of green. That's fine. Right, let's be safe. That's a blowy uppy. Watch out for the flames that come from the ground too. What's your health bar got? Oh, it's right there. God, I'm getting delirious. So, is that going to be a crystal tear or golden seed? It's usually golden seed from those guys. Oh no, we got the leaden tear, which I believe probably boosts your poise, and then we got the cerulean hidden tear, which I don't know what it does, but I'm quite curious actually. What does that do? Crystal. Eliminates all FP consumption. Ooh, okay. So, it's probably a very short duration. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a drink. But I assume the use for that would primarily be, say if you were like me, a melee type build, tank warrior, and you don't have much FP because you haven't really invested in mind. I think if you pop that and then you wanted to summon, a certain spirit ash, you know, that has a high FP cost, like over 100, then that would enable you to do that. So that would probably be my recommendation. I wouldn't really say... I mean, if you're doing a sorcerer build, then you shouldn't really be wanting for FP anyway, so that's the only kind of proper application I can think of off the top of my head. My currently bubbling and sizzling with hatred head. Okay. Oh, I almost went a little bit too far. Beast blood, that's kind of disappointing, I'll be honest. Anyway, look, so this is when we first came to Mount Gelmir, and we got to the end of this bridge, and we fought Anastasia, the Tarnished Eater, down there. So we've done pretty much all of Gelmir now, apart from the insidey bits, the exciting bits. Yeah, we got Alexander, we got the quest item, we got Crystal Mage Azure, we did the Hero's Grave. Yes, there's one more thing that we need to just finish off. So we came to this place a while ago when we were in Raya Lucaria, so we got that Iron Maiden Virgin thingy. Don't know why I put my lantern on. It's bright enough, I think. And they teleported us down here. And now, if you remember, if you've been following along like good little children, I didn't do the boss at that point in the game. And that is because I did not want to... go to the Altus Plateau too early, because as you've probably heard a trillion times from me, it will progress certain NPC quests unavoidably so, and irreversibly so. So that's why we are doing this now, because the back of this cave leads to the rear. Oh, leads to the Altus Plateau. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm trying to summon, because I've just realised this is a 2v1, so it's not very fair right now. Let's even the odds a little bit. Oh no, well, rather him than me. Okay, that's a spinning. Honestly, I'd rather take the sickle out. I always find them a little more difficult because they have more range. You'll see we're actually doing some pretty sexy hot damage right there. I mean, oh goodness me, honestly we probably didn't even need to summon our Mimic, but against these guys, I don't really mind. There we are. So we got the Inquisitors... oh, goodness me. I'm trying to think if the G is like a J sound or a G sound. I'd say G, like Grandol. Grandol. I'll go for that. Some sort of trident. There you go. Probably scales with Faith or something weird like that. I'm not going to look because I'm not interested. Okay, so we've got a few souls. Oh, that's a good... Blimey. Does that give 7... Hang on. Yeah, it gives 7 damage on our big sword there. Wow. Wow. Let's go for that. So yes, like I said, the Altus Plateau. Right here. Well, it says Mount Gelmir, but literally the Altus Plateau is just a hop, skip and a jump away. So the reason I discovered that place for the first time is because I missed Patches in Lionia and he didn't give me the clue, and I saw from down here that there was a little hole in the wall, and I was like, I haven't explored that yet. Where the hell does that go? And because the game is still quite early, like I really had to, oh goodness me, I really had to do some digging in like forums and stuff, and someone was like, oh, you've got to, you know, do this trick at the bottom of Raya Lucaria and get teleported and blah 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 blah. So we've got a good chunk of the map now, haven't we? There. Very good. So, like I said, without further delay, let us go to the Volcano Manor. Now, if you will recall, we got invited here by the lady Raya. And I'm just thinking, actually, oh, hello. She might still be at the Lux Ruins. We can probably accept her invitation now. Do you know what? Let me just go up to the front door. I won't open the front door because that might make her disappear from her location. But whilst Raya has technically given us an invitation, if you come here on your own, the lady of the manor will sort of question you and say, "Oh, I don't remember inviting you here." Where am I going, by the way? Oh, we go up. So it does slightly change her dialogue when we get there, but it has no implications quest-wise. But I'm just curious if Raya is actually still going to be at the Lux Ruins. I'll go see. Why the devil not? Oh, the door's open. I thought you had to open it yourself. I remember this guy has a weird roar. Ah, you bastard. Do you mind? I'm trying to look at the weird cape dude. Oh, it's a frenzy. Ah! You actually, right, you're gonna have to go. You actually come across a few of these guys later in the game. They can be quite dangerous, as you can see. So, oops. Yeah, I think I will just try to take out the small fry. And we'll deal with Big Bro. Aniki. Ah! Aniki means bro or big bro in Japanese, for anyone that doesn't know. So there is... I don't think there's an item on this side, but there is something on the other side of the cliff. Oh, hello. No, these are perfectly worth it. There's... was that smoke or a fog wall? The smoke. Okay. Yeah, there's something over here that is missable. It's not really obvious. There we are. I say that because, yes, I did miss it in my first playthrough. I thought this a mountain of fire, but I hardly feel a thing. I'll have to head further down. I'll also have to learn how to read. So, it's Alexander. He came all the way up here, but he left a note and he said he's gone down and there's a lava pool down there, which is where we met him. So it's kind of a clue to say, if you've come here too early, go back and find Alexander. So yeah, I said, oh, that door is closed in there. Okay, that's fine. So let's see if Raya is still at the Lux Ruins. It might say on the map, actually. Mightn't it? It doesn't. Let me see. Let's go have a look. Ooh. She is up here. Oh, she's there. Good. Well, now that we've encountered Patches, we can safely proceed.
I've been waiting for you.
With Raya.
I knew you had the stuff of champions. I hereby invite you to the Volcano Manor. Take my hand and have audience with my mistress.
We're going to fly, Raya. Okay, so it does give you an option.
Give me your hand. I will pray that you follow the same path as Lady Tanith.
Yes, I'm sure it'll all be bells and whistles and everything will be a-okay. Are we going? Raya?
I've been waiting for you. I knew you.
Oops.
I hereby take my hand.
Oh, I think you have to kneel down. Okay. Feels like we're about to go on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world. Right, so this door is open now. There we are. So, welcome to Volcano Manor. I hope you enjoy your stay. Do you know what? Let's introduce ourselves, but we will go upstairs in a un momento. And also, you might recognise, for anyone that's not been here before, but one of the loading screens right here. Pretty cool loading screen too, because it's like, oh, this mysterious lady who sat in her throne, and then she's protected by this huge thing. Very Game of... Do you know what? I just realised it's very Game of Thrones, and of course George R.R. Martin helped write this, so maybe this is a reference to Cersei and the Mountain. I wouldn't be surprised, you know. First time I thought about it, and that is the Lord of the Manor up there, and that painting. That is Praetor Rykard, who is son of Renala and Radagon.
Brave Tarnished. Welcome to the Volcano Manor. I am Tanith, the proprietress of this house. Raya spoke well of you. A warrior of promise, I believe she said. Perhaps you are prepared to make a commitment. Will you join us here at the Volcano Manor and resist the tide? Why accept the burden of their grace, or be fooled by the dogmatic ramblings of the Fingers? Rise with us against the Erd Tree.
Oh, whilst this is, you know, pretty, you know, if you're aiming for like a pure playthrough where you're trying to just like follow the will, and be a good boy or girl, this is where you kind of start to diverge a little bit, but do not worry, it does not have any impact on the outcome of the game. It's purely a side quest, but we do fight a demigod at the end. So we wish to proceed.
Interesting. Your decision is most welcome. Now you belong to the Volcano Manor family. The drawing room lies down the hall. Make yourself comfortable, but be sure to earn your keep.
I did think that when I first played this game. I thought, what am I getting into here? Am I about to get a bad ending or something? And you do some bad things, but it's kind of like I say, it doesn't have an impact on the end of the game. Like things still turn out the same way, and you get some goodies from it. So why the devil not?
The drawing room is through the hall. Use the key I handed you, and make yourself comfortable.
So we will do that, as she says. However, if we go up here, we get a little encounter. So you'll see the little circle disappear on the left of the screen there, which means that we can now attack. And this is sort of a situation like where we fought Alberic in the Round Table Hold. So, ooh, that's very nice. Here we are. So we have Inquisitor Giza. Oop, I tried to do a backstab. Still did some good damage though. Yeah, I think you're fucked. There we are. Kind of looks like what are they called? Snake Eyes from Sekiro. So we get Giza's Wheel now. For anyone who has, has their soul's born head twisted firmly on their shoulders, this will give them some flashbacks to the Whirligig from Bloodborne, and it's extremely similar to that. So it is a big old spinny thingy, and it's what the some of the Iron Maidens have on them. It's a pretty good colossal weapon. It applies bleed. You can probably imagine what the ability is on it, like, you know, the Whirligig saw. So honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad. I won't be using it because I do like my my big swordy sword. So the drawing room is behind me. However, there are some side compartments that we can look at first. Perfume bottle, and I'm just gonna oopsie. So yeah, that's there. I thought I'd just show you because it'll be coming up shortly anyway. So this door is quite it's quite hidden because it's quite dark, so make sure you don't miss this one. So there's nothing here for now. Okay, and the drawing room. And we'll see some faces in here, some familiar. Oh, you can't open from that side. Huh. Let me go fix that real quick. Oh, past it. But we've spoken to all 3 people that are currently in this room. So obviously, Raya.
Hello again, brave Tarnished. As a scout, I am pleased to see you again here at the Volcano Manor, under Lady Tanith's guidance. May you tread the path of valor.
Okay. There's this dude, but first of all we'll talk to Monsieur Beaumont here from Castlevania.
Oh, it's you, is it? Well, nice to see you again. So you've been invited as well, I see. Then we're comrades in arms henceforth. You watch my back, and I'll watch yours. Yes?
Doesn't sound quite as cool as when Blythe said it, I'm afraid. Dialos. So yeah, this is why I mentioned when we were back in the lakes that I kind of thought at the time, I suspected that he actually killed what was his servant girl called? Began with an L. I thought he killed her, and that he was like a member of this faction like the whole time. But as things progress, it kind of becomes clear that that's not the case. He's just, you know, a bit of a buffoon, as we'll find out. Anything else?
I can tell.
Lanya, sorry.
You're wondering about Lanya. Well, you see, after much internal debate, I've come to realize revenge is not the answer. According to Lady Tanith, I've got the stuff of champions. And champions, ironic as it is, are oft forced to walk a tainted path. It hit me like a bolt from the blue, that my former thoughts were simple naivety. Of course my heart weeps for Lanya. That unfortunate incident was a cruel twist of fate indeed. But succumbing to the pain and sadness caused won't make me a champion, will it? Lanya knows this, I'm certain. Fate has laid hard roads for us both. But such is true of any road trod by champions.
Lanya doesn't know anything, I'm afraid, anymore. Dialos. So yeah, like the way he speaks, it still kind of makes you suspect him a little bit. But it also just sounds like Lady Tanith massaged his ego enough for him to be like, do you know what? I'll just join you guys, and I'll forget about poor old Lanya. So we got their invasion item, so you can be a recusant, and we also got a letter. So I think you have to read this for it to appear on the map, but this is our first job from the manor. A written request from Volcano Manor disclosing the name of a Tarnished to be hunted, Old Knight Istvan. He can be found in a Limgrave. Find the red mark on your map for the exact location. So yes, people, we now begin to see the true colours of... oh, that's Radon, and I never even noticed that. Sorry, we begin to see the true colours of the Volcano Manor. Their purpose is to oppose the Erd Tree, and in doing so, they are trying to kill the Tarnished to stop them from becoming an Elden Lord. So, yeah, it's kind of cool. I never even saw this. You'd kind of think maybe they'd want to kill me because... well, we were actually invaded by a recusant, if you remember, outside the Limgrave Colosseum. And this guy happened to be nearby at the time too. So yeah, you think maybe now that I've got some great runes, they'd be like a little bit scared of me and the fact that I might become Elden Lord, but I don't know, they seem quite welcoming. Maybe they're a little bit naive too. So, this guy...
You. What in heaven's name are you doing here? The Volcano Manor is a pit of recusants who spit at grace and hunt our own kind. I hope you understand the weight of my words.
Sorry, I'm just distracted by your owl face. So, this guy, he seems to know us, and you might recognize his armor apart from his helmet there. But this is Liam Neeson. This is Banal from the War Master's Shack near Stormvale Castle, the one that sells you Ashes of War.
Well, as long as you understand what you're saying. You have harbored doubts from the very beginning. Perhaps this day was always lurking on the horizon. But know that the path you walk is blasphemy and leads only to a miserable death. Before you consider hunting any of your own kind, think on that.
But that was quite interesting there, you see. Because of a dialogue choice we made back when we spoke to him, excuse me, in Limgrave, it changes the outcome of that dialogue when you speak to him here. So he said that he remembered that we had doubts about the two fingers, and he acknowledged that here. Otherwise, he would have said like, "Oh, I remember you were loyal to the two fingers. Are you sure you're really up for this, killing your brethren?" So yes. Now, here we are. So, speak of the devil, right here, where we found Liam Neeson, we have our first mark. So, we have to go and, unfortunately, kill a Tarnished. I think you can summon this guy in the coastal cave where you rescue Bok and get Bok's needle back and stuff. Wolfenado! Ooh, double Wolfenado. Oh my god, enough! God, it still feels weird seeing that door being open. So this time we don't just get invaded, we have to invade their world. So there should be a little red sign here. Someone's tried to be clever. Summoning. Ah. Yes, you can imagine that we're going to be possibly killing more than our fair share of Tarnished now that we are a recusant of the Volcano Manor. Now you'll see here, in case you do decide to invade someone, you'll see that my my Great Rune is no longer active. That's because you can't use Great Runes in while you're invading. Not entirely sure why. There we are. Rune Arc. And then my Great Rune is active again. We got Istvan's armor. Honestly, it's not bad. But we already have the best armor in the game, so sorry, old boy. So we can go turn in our quest and get a reward for it to see what Tanith has to say. Also, there is somebody else here. I will go and speak to them in a minute.
Did you read the letter left for you? That is the task the Volcano Manor desires you enact. You will be compensated once the deed is done. Good luck. If you are loath to hunt your own kin, so be it. But you must leave this house at once. This is a war against the Erd Tree. We have no place for the meek, nor the luxury of keeping clean hands.
Well, way ahead of you, Cersei.
You've completed your task. I am pleased. Now you are a recusant true, and a full-fledged member of the Volcano Manor. This is your reward, as promised.
Magma shot. Literally looks like someone's pissing fire.
Never forget that the recusant fights to tread the path of the champion. The way is tainted, but for this very reason, it is the true path to valor.
Way is pleasingly simple. We fight tooth and fang. Sorry. Yes, the other guy, the other member of the Volcano Manor, ta-da! If you didn't see it coming. So how long have you been a member, dear Patches?
Well, you joined the manor, huh? I don't believe it. Didn't think you had it in you. And here I thought Raya was barking up the wrong tree. All good, though. We're on the same side now. We'll do good work together. Oh, and of course, we can do business, if you like. Patch's Emporium at the Volcano Manor. Specially for you.
Okay, so this is the last place that you can buy stuff from Patches if you've missed anything up until this point. We have not. We've got everything so far. Do you know what? Give me these. They're actually quite cheap and useful. No, I'm not going to waste my runes on all that. Grace Mimic. I got the sacrificial twigs already. Any of these? Nope, all good. Nah. I'm just being OCD, sorry. How many runes do I have? I don't know how many I need these days. But you know my my thoughts on the matter. Let's just eat them all right now.
Are you surprised that I belong to the Volcano Manor? I always hated the gibberish about Lost Grace and the laughable Two Fingers. I thought I could lend a hand in unmasking the charade. Not to mention, Tanith has always made me curious. I guess her master must really be something, because she's pretty damn smug about it. Even after announcing her blasphemous ambitions, she still stands proud. I've never seen a woman quite like her.
I hear some admiration in your voice there, Patches.
Cheers for that.
Right, so if we go back to the drawing room, there should be our second quarry for us to collect. There it is. I wonder, does it appear on the map? It does, okay. So we don't actually have to read it. It just says go here, basically. So we have to go and kill Riley, unfortunately. So the Tarnished that you fight tend to get progressively harder. So make sure you're prepared for the battle before you proceed. Proceed with caution, as they say. So this one's a little more tricky to find. I mean, it's obviously on the map, but second, it blends in quite well with the environment. Is there a second jet stream to use? I'm kind of a little bit scared of. It's over there. I'm a bit scarred of going off Cliffs of Torrent lately. It's not ended well for me. I say as I immediately proceed to fall off a cliff. Right, so yeah, right here. Tucked away there. Honestly, these messages don't help. It's like they're trying to cover it up. Look carefully, yes. So, Invader Riley, the Idol's World. Oh, hello. Ooh. So this guy, I can already tell you just by looking at them, they're a confessor. So these guys were in service to the Two Fingers as assassins. Because he's using their crossbow and wearing their cloak. I think they would assassinate people who the Two Fingers didn't really like, or were blasphemous, perhaps. Crepus's Vial. This one is a talisman. What does it do? I forget. Eliminates all sound made by the wearer during movement. Okay. So, I'm not really sure how that one would be very useful, to be honest with you. Like having dead silence in Call of Duty. I wonder if that's still a perk that they have. Okay. Oh, Tanith, my dear.
I see you've performed another task for us. Here is your usual reward. Please, take it.
A blade. I think that is a katana. I know it looks kind of weird.
Now, perhaps the time has come to tell you of the true ruler of this manor, Lord Rykard. The Erd Tree blessed the Tarnished with grace, but it was all too meager in the face of the enormity of their task. The Tarnished were forced to scavenge, squabbling for crumbs, like the Shard Bearers vying for power in the wake of the Shattering. Our Lord, indignant, has refused to scurry about, fighting over what miserly scraps they allow us. If the Erd Tree, and indeed the very gods, would debase us so, then we are willing to raise the banner of resistance, even if it means heresy. We at the Volcano Manor, under Lord Rykard, have sworn no rest until it is done. If you follow this heroic path, one day the Lord will see you. The Lord's visits with our champions are always a spectacle. It cannot come a day too soon.
Sounds a little bit ominous to me, Cersei. What was I going to say? So yeah, I'm a little bit confused because they make it sound like Rykard was involved in the Shattering anyway, which is the war that took place after the Elden Ring was destroyed. So it seemed like he was still vying for power of some sort, but then he decided to kind of do a bit of a U-turn and completely oppose the Erd Tree, which is interesting. Maybe he was defeated so badly and so soundly that he thought, fuck it, I'll just destroy everything instead. Red letter. A written request from Volcano Man disclosing the name of a Tarnished to be hunted as the final request. Final? God, I didn't think it was that soon. The letter is vivid red. Juno Hoslow, Knight of Blood. He be found at the mountaintops of giants. Find the red mark on your map for the exact location. So a little bit of a tease there. It kind of hints that there's going to be this other area in the game, perhaps even after the capital, which we've touched upon it briefly before already. There are a couple more miscellaneous quests or contracts to be had. So if we speak to Banal again.
So, you've blooded your sword in the hunt. Then I shall introduce myself once more. Banal. A recusant, just like you. Recusants have particular battle arts, styled to our methods of slaughter. Why not add some to your repertoire? You've come to understand now, eh? To take power and make it his own. The recusant must hunt his own kind. To raise the flag of revolt against this sanctified pillaging, we recusants must become the most wretched of predators. All you can do is laugh.
I guess murder can be funny, question mark? So, a couple more Ashes of War. We bought everything earlier. I'll just buy them for the sake of it.
Well, Until we meet again.
I think Banal will give us a contract, but before that, we'll find Raya again soon, but I think Patches might have one ready for us. Let me see.
Ah, hello. What impeccable timing. This is for you.
There we are.
You're new here at the manor, but if you complete the request, you can improve your standing. Relax. We're old friends. Time's come to pass the torch, right? Go on, break a leg then.
So Patches is up to his old ways, and basically he's given us his homework to do for him. Yeah, so Patches was meant to go do this contract, but he's like, nah, I'll let the newbie do it. Which I'm kind of fine with, because we get the technically the strongest armor in the game right here. Unfortunately, we have to kill someone who's rather nice to get it. So this is going to be, if I can look, oh, it's there. Sorry, this is Tragoth. So he's the guy that helped us fight Radahn. You could actually summon him for this fight to help you too. And he's well known throughout the lands for lending aid to Tarnished who are in need on their journey. So extremely noble, but what Patches says goes, I'm afraid. So there he is. Sorry, old bean. Great Horned Tragoth, that was it. So he can be a little bit tough. That hammer hurts. And like I said, oh, that was good. Like I said, he's got the strongest armor in the game. This is basically Havel's armor. It is exceedingly heavy, but I did use it for one of my characters when I started to get to new game +5 or something, and enemies were taking off all of my health in one hit. I kind of decided to try this armor out, and it was pretty good, but it weighs a ton. Okay. So we get the Bullgoat helm and armor set. Let me see. Great Horned Tragoth's helm, adorned with a gold bullgoat motif, provides high poise. Tragoth is a famed knight of assistance. Countless Tarnished, facing adversity in the lands between, have survived thanks only to the Great Horned One's aid. There you are. So he was indeed a good old fellow, and we just murdered him. I want to say the... I'm not. Don't quote me on this. This might be wrong information, but I think when you get to 100 poise, I saw them. I'm on 82. I think once you get to 100, that is kind of the hard cap for poise. So anything over 100, it won't really matter, because you've already reached the upper threshold of when poise is at its strongest possible point. So for anyone that doesn't know, poise is how many hits you can withstand before you get flinched or stunned. So there you go. So that's our request for Juno Hoslo, and that's in the Mountaintops of Giants, so all the way up there. So we've got that to look forward to eventually. You might also recognise the name Hoslo. So we've heard before Dialos saying the tale of House Hoslo is told in blood. Well, maybe some sort of relation there? Dialos? Maybe. So let's go back and tell Patches that we did his work for him. We are getting close to the point now where we have to consider our actions a little more carefully. Because if you progress the quest too far now, we obviously won't be able to get up to here in time to finish the side quest of Volcano Manor. So we're going to have to stop at a certain point, and I will show you where. Oh, sorry, Patches, yeah. Sorry, I'll be honest, I still feel a little bit flustered after what happened this evening. So I hope this isn't too appalling of an episode, but
Hello again.
I guess
Welcome to Patch's Emporium.
there's a lot of dialogue, I guess, from NPCs, so I don't have to do as much work commentary-wise.
You hunted down Tragoth? Are you certain? No, it's quite all right. Fine work indeed. I'll give Tanith the news. Have some rest, by all means.
So,
Cheers for that.
we have to jog Patch's memory a little bit here, so if we rest and then go talk to him again, he should have our reward for us, which I'm sure he was intending to hand over to us without any questions asked.
Hello again. Welcome to Patch's Emporium.
What about my reward, Patches? You holding out on me?
Sharper than you seem, aren't you? I was just holding on to it for you, you know. Here you go. The reward for hunting Tragoth.
I think it's a
All
spell.
yours.
Nope. Magma Whip. Kind of a weird one. So it's what it sounds like. It's a big old whip made of fire.
Cheers for that.
I want to say there's only one enemy in the game that uses it, and it's pretty annoying to go up against. Tanith, are we up to speed with you?
If you follow this heroic path, it cannot...
We are. So, first of all, let's catch up with Banal, because I think after doing Patch's contract, Banal might have one for us.
Look at you. A recusant through and through. I knew you had it in you. Take this.
There we are.
A special invitation to hunt some of the first Tarnished who sat at the round table hold. If you should accept, I'll next see you on the field of battle.
So, this time Banal has given us his request, but he's actually going to help us. And it is to fight some OG Tarnished, would you believe? Now, Dialos, as well, over here, he has changed his stance, as you can see.
Ah, it's you, is it? I'm terribly sorry. But would you mind giving me some time to myself? I haven't achieved anything at all thus far.
Just kidding. Keep talking to him.
Ah, I'm terribly sorry. I haven't achieved anything at all thus far. Even though I've dirtied my hands time and time again, I'm still yet to achieve anything. Perhaps I am a fool after all. No, it's worse than that. As things stand, I've given up on the path of revenge and sullied the name of my house. What an easy mark I must have been. How did it take me so long to realize, honestly? There's just no end to my foolishness, is there?
Almost feel bad. But it sounds like you said you've already dirtied your hands, Dialos. It sounds like you're doing your job just fine to me.
Perhaps I am a fool after all. No, it's worse than that. As things stand, I've given up on the path of revenge and sullied the name of my house. What an easy mark I must have been.
I never realised the armour was so intricate at the back there. There's even a little face, too. Very Castlevania. Okay. Raya, hello.
Have you ever heard any strange sounds here at the manor? Something beyond the walls? Like breathing or slithering scales? Oh, Fi, what am I saying? It just isn't possible. I must be tired.
I hear that all the time, Raya, in every single room I go into, so yeah, it's pretty normal. I think Let me rest, actually. She might change locations. Also, there's supposed to be another guy that appears at the end of this corridor, but they haven't shown up yet. Give me a second. I'll just check what time we're on to. Precisely 1 hour. Well, well, well. My internal body clock is working at least. After that little shock to the system earlier. So that guy isn't there yet. Has Raya moved? Has Raya moved? I think she has, yes. To here? Oh my goodness. Yeah, she has. So, behold, Raya's true form. There she is. So this is why she looks a little bit weird and she's sort of hunched over all the time.
Brave Tarnished, what is your business here? I'm afraid this is not a guest room. What's that peculiar look upon your face? Goodness, am I still a serpent? Oh, how dreadful. How dreadful indeed. Oh, forgive my distress. I ought to be thanking you for treating me as usual. Despite this appearance, Brave Tarnished, this is my true form. My real name is Zarias. Please forgive the deception. Do understand. This duplicity is my own doing. Lady Tanith speaks no falsehoods. And the Volcano Manor is just as it seems.
It's a little bit funny. Like, obviously, the lips don't really move normally when people are talking, but with the snake, it's like a little bit more blatantly obvious.
Lady Tanith is my mother. I am told I was born by the grace of a glorious king, that my mother cherishes this form I inhabit. I am proud of what I am, but people are cruel. If they saw my true form, they wouldn't speak to me, and so I assume a guise when seeking new recruits. But you are not like the rest.
Honestly, Raya, I've seen much, much, much worse in this place already, so, I mean, the lands between in general. So, you're a spring chicken compared to some of the horrors that we've been privy to. So, can we talk to Tanith yet about Raya's true form?
If you follow this...
No, not yet. Okay. Oh, I beg your pardon. Yes, you can.
If you follow this heroic path, one day the Lord will... It cannot...
Zariah's form.
Did you see her? The girl, Raya, with her true face. Well, if she confided in you the name Zarias, then perhaps it is not my place to speak. But as her adoptive mother, I ask of you, please be kind to her. Look after young Zarias. Her true visage belies the purity of her heart. Honestly, I hardly deserve the sweet child.
You know, even if you didn't say adoptive mother, I wouldn't have been too surprised because, you know, you obviously have kind of a crush on this snake dude. Anyway. No. Let me rest again now that we've spoken to Tanith, because I just want to check if Raya has any more dialogue before we move on here. So there is a little bit of toing and throwing, as you can see, so do make sure that you follow each step carefully, not to miss anything.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me. My mind never ceases to churn of late.
Your snake mind.
I know I can trust you. I saw something slithering in the pitch black of night. It entered the room next to this one and never came out. If I'm not mistaken, it took the form of a serpent, just like me. Does the Volcano Manor hide some secret that Lady Tanith has kept from me? I realize that I shouldn't impose, but if you discover anything, Would you please share?
So she gave us a big old clue that in the room next to us there is something that she saw, and we've already kind of revealed that illusory wall over there. So that is the ultimate destination.
If you follow this, it cannot...
I just want to see Zarias' troubles.
She said that to you. I should have known something was wrong. The signs were clear enough. Well, Zarias has placed her trust in you. All the more reason I must tell you that some things are better left unknown. Besides, no one should be blamed for their heritage. Think about it. We are resisting the ways of the Erd Tree itself. What matters one's lineage in such a crisis?
Yeah, you've got a good point. So I will just rest again, but that should be it, dialogue-wise for now. Now, it's actually time to go into this little secret passage over here and see where it leads. Okay, oh, hello. So I don't think it was that she saw. I think she literally saw another serpent person. Although this could kind of explain the slithering behind the walls. So watch out for little traps up here. Oh, that was Dialos Beaumont. I guess there was a little bit more dialogue to be had. I apologise. I wondered what the heck was going on there. I thought maybe we'd hear like a secret through the wall or something. Let me see. Dialos.
Perhaps I am a fool, no. It's worse than that. What an easy muck.
You fool, you're babbling to yourself. Okay. But yeah, we were... this corridor down here is behind the drawing room. And I will show you something in a second. Down here. Any more of you? Yes. So, let me just grab this. So you will see that these kind of look like... Oh my god, that is an illusory wall. Oh yeah, sorry, this is normal. This is normal. So yeah, this is behind that other locked door. Behind there. Apologies. But this one over here, you will see that it looks like a doorway. So, some people might know, but this used to... I mean, this guy's trying it here, look. This used to be an illusory wall, but it was a weird one because you had to hit it a certain number of times. You had to deal a certain amount of damage to this wall for it to disappear. So they did patch it out, so that, you know, oh, they're wearing Tragoth's armor there, look. They did patch this out, so it makes it obvious that it was kind of a mistake left in the game. But people had a bit of a field day about that one, and there were several YouTube videos espousing theories and lore behind it. But no, it was just a mistake by the developers. Right. So something a little bit more dangerous down here that we have to be careful of, and it's one of these dudes. The old bloodhounds. This one always gives me a bit of trouble for some reason. But on this occasion, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Whoa, that was weird. They went all rigor mortis. So we've got the claws. And we're almost out of here. Here we go. So we're in some sort of little chapel here. Where could this possibly lead, I wonder? Level. We're carrying with some vigor, please. Excuse me. Take a drink while this is opening. Ta-da! Here we go. So, this is Yharnam, except on fire. Anyway, that's kind of what it feels like when you start exploring this place and look at all the environment and stuff. It has very much of a Yharnam aesthetic, but no, we're in the we're in the proper part of the Volcano Manor now. I mean, you can kind of see from the outside how big this place is. It would be a little bit suspicious if we could only explore that one part of the house. So eventually, yeah, this. It's kind of obvious what's going to happen here. This bridge is going to come up, but you used to be able to get on top of this wheel here, or this pulley, whatever, and you used to be able to actually jump up onto that balcony up there. I think there might still be a way to get up there, but you don't get to that point there until a little bit later in the dungeon, and that was sort of a way to skip past it, which was interesting, and you get a high-level material for it. So I think some speedrunners used to use that little trick there. And here we go, we actually have some snake people, and unfortunately they are not as cool as Raya. Do you know what? I should actually go back first. Also, this is Banal's request here. So, Vargrim. Let me go back first and tell Raya about the secret here. Girl, you won't believe what I have just seen.
The serpent that lurked in the shadows, that it entered the room. Perhaps if you discover it.
Dark side of Volcano Manor. I don't really know why it's a dark side, but it's just, another part of the castle.
Really? Oh, so there was a secret after all. Oh my. Lady Tanith, my own mother, has deceived me. Was I not born by the grace of a king?
I mean, honestly, Raya, it's probably nice to know that you have some brothers and sisters. So let's see if Lady Tanith has anything else to say about this revelation. Oops.
If you follow this heroic path, it cannot...
She might do, 1 second.
If you follow, it cannot...
Oh, hello.
Someone please kill him. That horrendous serpent. Praetor Rykard.
Okay, so it looks like you have to discover the secret of Volcano Manor before this guy appears. So let's talk to this ghosty goo.
You're tarnished. Here to put the demigods to the sword. Then please, kill the great serpent. The one that devoured Praetor Rykard. I left the serpent-slaying spear in the Lord's chamber. Worthy Tarnished. Brandish the spear and run him through. The great serpent. That unspeakable monstrosity.
Okay, thank you, Rob Stark. So this guy, he is some sort of ghost, but he wants us to kill Praetor Rykard. And I kind of get the feeling what he might be about, but I think it would spoil things, so I might hold my tongue for now.
Tanith, was I not born by the...
Sorry, I do just want to double check that Tanith doesn't have anything else to say here, because I don't want to miss anything. Because it's very, very easy to progress too quickly.
If you follow, it cannot.
No. No, that's fine. Okay. So let's continue with the inside of the Volcano Manor. We want the prison town church. See what horrible delights we can discover in this place. Okay. I got you. I'm pretty sure the exact same thing happened last time, didn't it? Do watch out for these guys, because they have a noodle attack. So they stretch their neck, and they can grab you as well. And it can kind of catch you off guard, so you've got to be a little bit careful. Also, this place is slight... oh, doggos, I thought so. This place is a slight maze, so you've got to... Someone just threw something at me. You've got to be a little bit methodical when you're coming through here, because as you can see, there's some verticality to the place. Now, do watch out for stuff like this. Hello. I've had enough of you, but here we are. Yeah. Oh. Ah, shoot. It's okay. Worked out. Yeah, so you're a little bit sturdier. Ouchies. Yeah, so you can see that's the geezer's wheel that we got before. Ah! There we go. There is one more of those coming up as well, so don't let your guard down yet. Now we can hear a Twinkie as well. Whereabouts? Is that lower down? Yes, it's there. So I'm gonna get a jump on this now, because I don't want to miss it at all. There we go. We don't have to worry about that. But I will go back and explore those roofs in a bit. Oh yeah, I was about to say watch out for projectiles too. So it might be time to get our good old bow out here. Oh, it doesn't really seem like a place where we'll need a torch, does it? Oh, God, their range is quite impressive. Oh, well, you were a little bit quiet. Ah, no, you're supposed to die. Thank you. Right, gentlemen, please. Oh, that was a lucky shot. Hit the one in the back by accident. Let me try this. Try some manual aiming. Oh, of course you move. What are you doing, gents? Aha, so you can draw their attention with a well-placed shot, which is good. Ah, I got you. It looks like the snake is just smiling. Lol. So, that's those buffoons dealt with. Yay. So that leads to the bottom section of that little settlement area. And we have some of these guys. Now, watch out for a trap here. Kind of just see one of the whirly blades there. Come on. You coming? Really? That's weird. It's supposed to come charging out, I'm sure. I mean, you know, you do you. Oh, hello. I think that's like the second AI freeze I've had in this game. Whereas usually I never experience them. So, right here, we finally get our +1 Crimson Amber medallion. So, that took a while to get, didn't it? That was pathetic. Not the best room to fight one of these in, honestly. Oh my goodness. Too soon, too soon. Oh my goodness. She's going for it. She's going for it. She's making up for the AFK-ness at the beginning. Okay. So yes, a bit of a long delay between talisman stages there, wasn't it? Oh, very nice. Somebody spilled some wine. No. Let me... Yeah, we can leave that bit for now. But I think we'll start to tackle this little area here. Oops. We both suck. Let me see. I want to say there's no hidden items around here, but I will check. For the sake of completeness, of course. Nope. Okay. So I think before going to the lower level, I'll actually start from the top and work my way down. Now that we've cleared everything out along this path. Also, you notice you don't get any flasks back here, so it's technically like an indoor type dungeon scenario. Some good smithing stones though, which is very welcome. Yay. So we'll start from here. Let's check if there's anything around here. No, we're all good. I know there's a little drop down somewhere to a balcony that we'll have to do at some point. Some more snakies. Come on. Oh, goodness me. Didn't see that coming. Damn. Thank you. Didn't really need to heal there, but whatevs. There's an item up there, actually. I think we can jump across over there. Let me try that. Was there anything down here? No, but it looks like we can't get back up from there. So... who's... Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Oh, you fool. Yes, here we are. This rooftop. Can we get on the chimney? Nope. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiro. There's an item down there. Is he still alive, Dick Van Dyke? I haven't heard that he's died. Must be ancient now, though. Makes you think of Julie Walters, too. If she's still going. The creme de la creme of Hollywood back in its day. No. I saw an item, didn't I? I think. I'm thinking of bloody Mary Poppins instead of the game. Come on, Josh, get a grip. Was it down here? Yeah. There. So, like I said, there was a balcony to drop down to as well. Where was that, please? There. Right. So you have to think about this. So if we go there, can we get to that balcony? I want to say no. Unless we can jump from that roof. No, I don't think so. It's too wide of a gap. Actually, I'm being silly. We can get back up there. Ignore me. I'm reading too much into it. Now, where did Snake Boy go? Don't think I've forgotten about you. Probably Raya's cousin or something. No. Let's go back up here. There we are. It's probably safer from over there, but I can just drop down here. That's fine. Here we go. Oh, that was close. What do we get? Very nice, very nice. So, Omen Killer here. Oh, I found the snake. You cheeky little... You had that planned all along, didn't you? Ah, that's the grabby. Oh, anyone else? Blimey. Beset upon from all sides. Ah, yes, there's you. Bit late to the party, though. Friendo. So, we've got another one of those cleavers if we wanted to do the good old power stance. And cosplay of one of the Omen Killers. I see you up there. How about now? Nada. Anything else up here? Looks like it. Oh, this is a excuse me, this is a seal. Tree seal. I think that's, but don't quote me on this. It could be one of the strongest seals in the game, if not the strongest all-round seal. I think I want to say it is, yeah. But as we've already kind of discovered, particular seals have scale more with certain spell types, so it depends on your build, really. Okay, so there is a little bit here. Sorry, I wasn't quite sure if I'd missed anything back here. I think it was just a dead end, wasn't it? Sorry, I'm going to check, just so I make a little mental note. Yeah. Right, okay. So that's most of the town bit done. So this way down here isn't progression, but there is a little morsel for us to get. Now, so down there is where we got teleported to all that time ago. So, to get to the item, you have to jump from here. It's a little bit of a tricky one. You have to kind of curve your way round and then jump at the last second. And I missed. That's fine. We can get back up. Now, we also need to do this place. There's pots, if I remember. Yeah. Now, jump attack for pots. Although, wow. Good domino effect, but... I think the grave kind of stopped them from flying backwards, and I took the full brunt of that one. Well, that really does seem like Alexander with their arms folded. You could never be the real Alexander. Smouldering shield. Looks a bit like a burned cookie, doesn't it? Alright, you guys. That's better. Oh, no, I forgot about that. We good? We good. I think I was on to level 7s for my big sword. Progression-wise, but that'll be good for my twin blade, at least. So this should be the way back up, I think. Yeah. So over there, don't worry about over there just yet, because we'll be going there eventually anyway. Slightly scary. Okay. Ah! You bitch. They kind of just patted me on the head. Anything up here? Nope. All good. So, take 2. And action. That's it. There we go. Stone sword key. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Remember, if you fall in the lava, it's not really the end of the world. You move slowly, but it doesn't do that much damage to you. So don't be too worried. Just focus on getting out and healing yourself. Then again, if you're relatively squishy, it could be a bit of a problem for you. Okay, let's go there. Ah. What the devil was that? Oh, it's a golem's halberd. It's interesting. This way. It's getting dark. Yes, indeed. Bit hard to tell with all the glowing hot magma everywhere. Right, this next little bit. Another little bit of a maze situation. And relatively scary too. Right, I know you now. Like, I do one attack and then you try to run away from me. So I'm gonna wait. Yes. Slow and steady wins the race. There we go. So, a couple of bits over here. I think there might be... Yeah. This is pretty much how you get in, because that front door is locked from that side. And there's also a cheeky item up there, which can be quite challenging to get to if you're not familiar. Also, watch out for these guys. So, we have some Albinaurics who are naked and in some sort of little swing. So here we do really start to see the true face of the manor and the delightful shenanigans that they've gotten up to with these sorry souls. Now you gotta watch out for these guys because they can do a little scream that alerts everyone. Yes, so extremely bloodborne here, and there you go. Ah! So these are Albinaurics that have been put in some sort of straitjacket, and they like to try and chew your face off, so you got to really watch out for them. And as I said previously, they really do give you a Healing Church patient vibe from the DLC of Bloodborne, which I always find hilarious because oh my goodness, the certain scream that they make, the sound that they make, and this is based on another. Oh goodness me! This is based on another YouTube channel's interpretation from a while ago now, like many years ago. But they always used to say that those patients sound like Howard Dean, who was a presidential candidate in America. If anyone's heard of the Dean scream, where he kind of goes, and that's what they sound like, which I find incredibly amusing, as you can tell. Now, I won't rest just yet, because we've got a couple more things to get. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go watch the Howard Dean scream. I mean, it kind of seems like a shame, because it effectively ended his any chances of him becoming the president. But he seems like a cool enough guy. Obviously, there's far worse politicians that exist who have actually become president. So let's go back up for. I want to say there's like a drop down here or something. No, just making things up again. So, we need to get to that secret item that we saw on the balcony on the other side, and it is just here. So, an extremely well hidden ladder. You'd be forgiven for overlooking this one. Now, is there anything else before I start making my move? So there's the balcony. I believe we have to drop down here. Yes. So again, very Bloodborne, kind of dropping from great heights to get to a secret door. Fan favourite item right here. The mask of the toadies. And some lovely torture devices. Oh my goodness. I assume these things have a name. Oh, he destroyed them all. They're in Demon Souls in the, is it Latria? Tower of Latria. Spiky chairs. Honestly, I couldn't see it being that bad. It'd kind of be a bit like acupuncture or something. Probably good for you. Excuse me, take a drink. Right. This elusive item, what was it, please? 'Twas a golden rune, 10. Not massively worth it, I will say. But hey-ho. I still get the feeling there was like there's somewhere you pop out of, unless I'm getting my wires crossed again, no doubt. Oh, am I thinking of up there? Am I thinking of up there? I think I am. Yeah, I'm gonna choose to ignore myself and not run back up and look, because that would be incredibly embarrassing. But do know that if I was playing on my own, I absolutely would. But I'm pretty sure we got everything. Right, I'm gonna rest now. Did I get you? Yes, I did. So there might be... Oh, I don't remember you. Also, I didn't know they cried like that. Kind of makes me feel a little bit bad for them. Was there a snake around here? Yeah. Hello. What are you doing, fool? Goodness me. Only on YouTube, eh? Only on YouTube. Played this game a trillion times and I've never seen any kind of behaviour like that. Right. So, this is where we get down, and we get to the houses that were sort of submerged in this lava here. We were on the other side of... Oh, hello. We were on the other side of the lake over there, where that staircase is. So these are the slugs that drop butterflies for some reason. I'm sure there's an entire YouTube series dedicated to why these things drop butterflies. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, so a couple of dudes doing their usual up to their old tricks. Where are you? Am I blind? Huh. Somebody threw something at me. There might be... Oh, they dropped down. I'll get you later. There might be something around here. I can't quite remember if it's a dead end or not. Let's go see. Let's go and see. And it is a dead end, question mark. Yes, it is. It's just a way down. Very pointless, but oh well. That looks fun. It really does feel like we're on top of Death Mountain. I've been saying Mount Doom as well, kind of using them interchangeably when I mean Death Mountain. Let's try. So, was there a third one of you back here? No, that must have been it. Okay. Oh, they throw oil at you. Okay, so that's what you gotta. That's what you gotta watch out for there. Give me this. Because now, if we step in the fire, it's gonna be not so much of a fun time for us, I'm afraid. Don't forget you. Very nice. What do we need nowadays? I am curious to know. 74k. Alright. So we're almost there. God, I'm uncomfortable today. I think all of my... everything is just out of balance, out of kilter because of what happened before. But I think at least I'll probably sleep well tonight. Because I'm emotionally drained. Yeah, we killed the guy up here. Don't know why. Is there an item? Oh, there is an item. Okay. Not pointless. Oh, let me guess. Fucking take from behind. Yeah. They should... I don't know why they didn't just put, like, bugger me or like, fucking fuck my arsehole and just be done with it. I guess innuendos are funny. But maybe not when you've seen them like 1,000 times. Kind of loses their charm somewhat. So here, we've got to be careful. There is a mini-boss. You can actually jump over this mound here, if you so desire. How are we on flasks, please? Oh, we're full. Very good. Okay, so there's a little lift there. We don't need to worry about that. But yeah, so do watch out for a surprise here. And indeed, it's going to be our 4th. Any second now. There we go. Our 4th magma worm right here. So they were fond of using these guys. I mean, it makes sense because it's lava, but also I kind of I know your whole thing right now. Oh, I say as I walk into your flame breath. Right, come on, fight me. Enough of this bullshit. Oh no. Ah. It's like chaos pyromancies. That was a bit ambitious. Not gonna lie. Oopsies. Ah. Big ol' hit. Yeah. Give me another one. I need green anyway. Shit. Come on then. Quailark. Oh my goodness. That was impressive. Oh, they're in phase 2. So it's slightly more dangerous. Damn it. I ran out of rock. No! Ah! I'm running out of rock. Please come here. It's like Quailark Centipede Demon rolled into one. And a little bit of Dragonkin Soldier now. Oh, that was my fault. I accept. Right, can I just hit you in the penis? Just once, please. Thank you, that felt good. Too soon? Too soon. Oh my god. To be honest, it's possibly, it might be a good idea to fight this guy over in that corner rather than here. But I'm committed now. I've made my lava bed and I'm damn well gonna lie in it. I'm dead. Yep. I apologize. Yeah, honestly, getting hit by the lava constantly, it kind of stopped our ability to stagger them. Otherwise, they would have been long dead. But this time I'll kite them back into that corner, so I do apologise for being a little bit lazy there. Honestly, it's not as bad as I was making it look like it was. Alright. Oops. Please. Thank you. Okay, this guy... This time you guys get completely ignored. So up there is progression. And that will be where that cage leads to that we saw. Right, come on then. Yeah, I think this is possibly more forgiving if we manage to bring him over here, or her, or them, should I say? And there's an item over there too, so we can't forget that one. Right, come on, let's fight properly. Come at me. Oh, and that's a Gapey Dragon move, so it's like 4 bosses rolled into one. Ooh, I didn't use my rune arc. Come on, let me use it. There we go. Let's do this properly. Here we go. Right, where were we? Come on, I'm not falling for your old shenanigans again. Bit of a predicament. That's the one thing with jump attacks. They use a lot more stamina. No! No! Oh, that was terrible. I apologise. Well, I say that. That was actually pretty good in the end. Yeah, jump attacks, obviously you expend some stamina jumping and then the swing itself afterwards. So you got to be careful. Use with caution. I didn't even see how many souls we got, I apologise. Oh well, it's probably decent. Right, we're almost at the first boss of this area. Which it will be a first for us actually. So we've got... it's going quite slowly. Oopsies! How did that happen? I was just stood still, wasn't I? Huh. Miyazaki, you're playing mind games. I don't like it. So yeah, sorry, we've got 13 minutes or so. Don't mess with me, Miyazaki. Okay, there we go. Oh yes. They're using the fire whip, but it's not on fire. But there is one coming up later that does use it. Did I get the item at the back? Oh my goodness, I can't remember. I apologise, people. But I will have to check, otherwise I'll be kicking myself over it. My apologies. I get the feeling I didn't. This doesn't feel familiar to me. Let's go have a look. No, I didn't. My apologies. There we go. Oh, and extremely, extremely worth it. So, yeah, it's, what time is it now here? Let me have a look in a second. Oopsies. You had one job, Josh. You had one job. It is here. It's 1:30 in the morning. So, I do apologise. Like I say, I had to waste my whole evening just trying to get the fucking thing to work. But I didn't want to have a day without recording anything. I would have been so disappointed. So you'll have to bear with me and my fatigue as we continue. Because I was up at... what time was I up this morning? 8 this morning. So, yeah, it's past my bedtime now, officially. Yeah, I see that dude. I also see this huge chunk of map that you decided to just utilise for one item. Excuse me. Ah, so we've seen these guys, haven't we? So, if you decided to not do the basement of the Kayla Tower, this would have been your first sighting of one of those dudes. We've got 10 flasks. I think I'm going to take this on. I mean, we're being lazy. We could literally pull up this bridge and go rest in the church, but I'm feeling a bit spicy. This is one of those weird cutscenes in the game where it's like you don't really need a cutscene for it, but I guess it's kind of a hallmark of Souls games, isn't it? It looks kind of cool, I suppose. I mean, personally, I'd probably give that like 48 hours before I go anywhere near it. I'd fry some mean bacon on this, though. Now, yeah, like I said, you used to be able to get up to that little item up there. How do you... Oh, do you jump from this nipple thing here? Hang on. You might not even be able to get up to the wheel anymore. I'm just curious, I apologise. Oh no, you can. Right, you can get up here, but you used to be able to jump to this bit. And, yeah, I think they've moved things around a little bit to make it almost impossible. Oh well. We're not really interested in that sort of thing anyway. So yeah, it's kind of a giveaway that there's a boss in there, because look, there's a little fog gate over there. I don't know why they made it a sickly green in this game. I kind of just like the kind of greyish white that they go for. Anyway, get ready. This is our first encounter with this type of boss, but you'll see the aesthetic is similar to what we faced before, and also crank up the volume, because this is some of the best music in the Soulsborne series right here. At least one of my favourites. So, yet another Smo type. And panic rolling, which is never a good sign. Oops. Oh, this is the Godskin Noble, as opposed to the Godskin Apostle. This one is more dangerous. This one is more difficult. Don't underestimate their reach, don't underestimate their damage, their ability to close a gap, to do a combo. And also, boom, they turn into the Michelin Man. The Pillsbury Doughboy. So the trick to this one is to either get in cover behind a pillar or something, or roll towards them. That also does a lot of damage if it touches you, so watch out. Ow, that was naughty. And don't forget the Black Flame. Does health damage over time if it touches you. It's going rather well though. I'm going to bait a thrusty. Rickard's Rapier. No. No. Oh shit. Rickard's Rapier got me. Okay, that's cheating. That's absolutely cheating. Ba, 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 ba. They've got a tail swipe too. Too soon. Too soon. This is what happens when you let your dough rise a bit too much. Oh, that was crap. Yeah, if you're making pizza dough and you put a bit too much yeast in, this is what you will get. An overproved pile of foreskin. Oh, hello. That's very, what's he called? Pontiff Sullivan. So, there we go. That wasn't too bad. I almost died at one point. Quest item here. Serpent's Amnion. I think the amnion is the sac that the baby grows inside of a womb. That's what that is. So I hope you didn't expect anything less repulsive, but there we go. Welcome to Soulsborne. So I think we will... This is as far as we will go for now. There is a bit more that we can do without spoiling the mana quest. However, now that we have that quest item, we can go and show it to Raya and make her eyes bleed. Can I level up though? Yes, I can. I'll need 140 something K, 150k for 2 levels. Might be able to do it. It's going to be close, I think, if we can. Watch me make a complete fool of myself, and I'm probably off like by 60k or something. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be enough. No, it's not. That's fine. No, we were close. Okay, so a couple more enemies will be there. That's cool. So, how's strength doing these days? You see, it was 7 last time, now it's 3. Still, I will prioritize that a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, they dual wielding the crafted... Did you see that? They were dual wielding the crafted blade. Okay, still only got 2 runes. So, back to the manor. To talk to Rayor.
Lady Tanith, was I not born by the...
Nope, you were born in some sort of weird sack in a church with a huge snakeskin hanging from the ceiling.
What is this? I remember this scent distinctly. Funny, isn't it? I am certain of it. I was born inside this. It's a part of my birth, Mother. You have my gratitude. Thanks to you, I am no longer afraid. I want to know how I was born and met Lady Tanith. One day, I hope to call her mother once again.
Well...
This time from the bottom of my heart.
You still seem a little too innocent to learn about how babies are made, Raya. I think we'll just stick with the old stork story for now. So yeah, this is very weird, isn't it? Like this girl that we met randomly in the lakes, and now we're suddenly like showing her how she was born. Only in Soulsborne can you find out how you were born from an embryonic snake sack. But imagine when she said at the beginning, like, I remember the scent. Can you imagine remembering what it smelled like when you were being developed in your mum's womb? Goodness me. That would have been interesting. Let me see. Tanith. I'm sure there's more. There is more, but I'm not quite sure how to unlock it. It could be that Raya moves to a different location at this point now. Yeah, it seems so. Okay, so Raya kind of said that she was all, like, thankful and like, oh, I'll find out the truth. But she's actually, she's fucked off to be all depressed somewhere.
If you follow, it cannot...
Oh, so her absence, here we go.
No, I haven't seen Zarias anywhere, and she has no scouting duties now. Has she gone off in search of answers? Why won't she just listen?
Yes, the trials and tribulations of being a parent.
May I ask your aid? Not as the manor's proprietress, but as Zarias' mother. If she discovers the answer to her question, and it causes distress, have her drink this potion, to purge that which would cause her pain.
Her life? Oh, okay, her memories. Right, okay.
Yes, I know. My wish is a grave disrespect to her. No different than the Erd Tree's imposition. But I've no choice. It must be done.
So the blasphemer has blasphemed.
My wish is a grave disrespect. I've no...
Typical Cersei. Anyway, so, just to let you know, we will not be giving that potion to Raya. Otherwise, I mean, that's one way to finish her quest, but I'd say if you want the true ending of her quest, then don't give it to her. And also, you are able to give this to at least one other person in the game, I think. So we'll be hanging on to it for now. But we can read it in the meantime. There it is. Tonic in a small brass vial. Banishes distress and bitter memories. If only I could forget the past fucking 7 or so hours. A gift bestowed by Rykard, sworn to blasphemy to Lady Tanith, who unfortunately had no use for it. My lord, there could be no greater distress than to forget you. So, it seems before Rykard got serpented, he was like, maybe take this potion of forgetfulness in case you become horrified by my new visage. Okay. Right, good enough place to leave it. Like I say, there's a little bit more to do in the manor. Up until a certain point. And then, I think we're not doing the capital yet, or are we? Let me think. No, I don't want to do the capital yet. Sorry, I'm thinking. I think we will continue with Fia's quest, you know? I feel like doing Fia's quest, yeah. Which will be from this point, so D Beholder of Death. So we're going to the death place next. So after we defeated the twin gargoyles down near Nokron, a path did in fact open up to the next underground portion of the game. Okay, and that will be up here somewhere. So we've got that to look forward to at least. And I hope to see you then. And I hope this video is okay. And I apologise if it's rubbish or if something's wrong with it. But I will try my best to correct it going forwards. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.